Yeah, so the ticker started with 14 turns on it. We're down to 7, and then we've been going for 2.5 hours. So I may see if I can put the spurs to this a little. At some point, like the friend interactions will dry up, and then we can just go on cruise control. In fact, now that we've finished this tree, everything else is gravy. So I think what I might do is just kind of we'll play a little more fast and loose. Yeah, we'll grab our points. We'll not do anything foolish, but we'll try to keep things keep matriculating ourselves toward our end goal. Nope. Okay, rude. We do not care. Okay, well, I mean, I say that, you know, savings are savings. No. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's run home and see what our parents are going to throw at us next. There's 7 turns to go, so we might get to the point where they don't even bother with dialogue anymore. But and man, that would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, right, here we go. So you stopped by the hospital at the time Alicia let you know she'd be free for a bit. Alicia seems to be in a terrible mood, though. Oh, of course he would do this. You remember I don't exist inside your head, right? Ah, my dad! The hospital, he's gonna shut it down. He thinks it's funny. Your dad's gonna shut down the hospital? How can he even do that? His company, they're a conglomerate. The hospital is not doing great. What does he plan to replace it with? Strip malls? Apartments for rich people? Another hospital? Whatever they want. I mean, so why do we care? So why do you even care if this place gets shut down? I don't. Just a lot of people need it. There are people who won't have anywhere to go if this place shuts down. People are who are people have nowhere else to go. She's quiet. The entire hospital is for a moment. I'm pretty sure my brother's even gonna head the acquisition now that he's out of fancy pants business school. Oh, good, another fail, son. You could talk to your brother. I'd rather die. Uh. Let's insist. Especially if it's gonna save a damn hospital. It sounds like you're not the one who will die. The harsh? That's whatever. Maybe I'll see about talking to him. Both of them. I don't know. At least she lets out a heavy sigh. I do have a day off coming up. Well, what were we thinking of doing on Saturday? Okay, so we've already unlocked the art gallery. So maybe, well, hang on. Going to a diner? Mm, is the diner going to be too lowbrow for Alicia and her expensive taste, though? Okay, well, we'll go to the art gallery. I was going to go check out an art gallery, actually. Are you into that sort of thing? Are you? Sometimes. Well, you want to join me? Sure. Oh my god. Yay, work. See, when I keep saying, like, the parents are just featureless, personality-less quest givers by this point. It never ends. Okay, we gotta do elder care 10 times. I mean, is there more we actually want? Not really. Trips just give stats, and we don't need that. We can buy most of this, but yeah, it's alright. We could use the empathy points anyway, so we'll take that win. Alright, we'll do one more. No, we'll do two more. There we go. And now that's pretty cheap. We'll take that. And we will once again prepare to eat our feelings. What are we going to study? Let's go for the birds and the bees. Oh god. Flavor text. Sounds gross, but maybe I'll get used to it? Parents are lost. Yeah. And the thing is, Oliver, like, I would say, like, Chinese parents found a pretty good, like, middle ground. Like, they do still, like, give requests every so often. But I think when you choose a skill, they usually have, like, a line or two of dialogue about your choice. And the other thing is, so your parents' profession and the level they reach, that actually sets your spending money, like, for that next generation. So, like, if your parents goes into like they become a millionaire, or like there's some like super successful pro athlete, you can, your money worries are over. But if they become like a delivery driver, or they try to be, go into a lucrative field but they fail, you're gonna have next to nothing to spend. So it keeps them feeling part of the world, even if, like, the kid is the primary focus still. What do we got? Okay. Elder care, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, couple rounds of movies. And then let's learn the birds and the bees. Okay, so minus 16, they're down to 83. And then plus 18. Okay, we're going to waste... Yeah, 83 plus 18 is 101. Oh, well. Well, hang on. We do have still 15 action points. So, we can annoy our parents with some board games. There we go. Now we're all efficient and stuff. So, yeah. So, minus 16, that's down to 80. And then plus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 98. Lovely. And then us, we're going to get 16. That'll be 94. And then minus 30, 64. Yeah, I think And Chinese parents has its flaws as well, but I do like that they because that Chinese parents also has like kind of like a way like you level up basically the family generation by generation. Like all the generational XP you get, it unlocks like a new careers, new friends, new toys to buy, etc. So it does feel like a more holistic experience, but growing up is way more polished as a product. Okay, it's the day of the presentation. Richard is obviously very nervous. And don't worry, everyone will love the song. I know, I said I would read some of it, but can you do the whole presentation? Nope. I am gonna make you do this. You skipped out on everything else. You're gonna go up on stage. You're gonna perform, but nope. We agreed to read half and half. You can do this. I don't think I can. You see he's sweating, but you yank him up to the front. We volunteered to go first. That's how you do it. Go first, set the bar low. Richard nearly faints, but he gets to the presentation. Afterward, how'd I do? Terribly, but you got through it. Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll do that eventuellement. Okay, let's get this settled. And I do want that. And you know, we'll take that too. Ooh, do I? Yeah, you know what? For role-playing purposes, I'll grab that too, and then we'll reroll. It's like growing up replaying the same game for different answers and endings. Yeah, it is like you do get a what's it like the tabula rasa in growing up. Like other than your parents, well, one parent looking like their former self. They essentially cease to exist. And to be fair, Chinese parents does that too, but there's holdovers in other ways as well. I don't want to keep comparing the two as though like one is objectively superior to the other. It is very much a to one's personal taste. And it's a cultural thing as well. Obviously, the China and the Chinese education system very different than the the Polish take on the American system that we have here. Again, not bad. Just a it's almost like a Tocquevillian take on the American system, like the view from the quote unquote outsider is very useful and can be very instructive. There we go. Yeah, so, but yes, and admittedly, I did get a hearty chuckle at the American football career path. Oh God, we still have to find out. We have to finish the SAT and then find out what our life's work is going to look like. Like, can they even use the term Super Bowl? Probably not. Not without like getting absolutely destroyed in either licensing costs or copyright claims. Ah, boo. Alright, well that's done. That's fine though. Okay, let's just grab up as much empathy as we can. There we go. See, is there anything else we want to do here? Not really. Nope. Oh yeah, we got elder care to do. Oh, here we go. You meet Alicia at the gallery on her day off from the hospital. I can't believe you go to places like this. Why, do you not? My dad used to drag me a lot. My mom hates them, but I kind of like them. The things people make are inspiring. Why do you go? It's free. Suggested donation, but it's a place to go if you don't have pocket cash. Look at her. Does it look like she ever lacks pocket cash? Aha. We'll show her our favorite painting. This one over here is my favorite, The Reaper. It's just a little guy in a cornfield cutting down corn. Looking at it makes me feel bad. A painting that makes you feel bad is your favorite? Yes. I get it. The two of you just look at the painting for a while. The gallery is quiet, the sound of people appreciating art. The Reaper painting, blue sky, corn, yet somehow the bright, cheery painting seems to promise an end. Oh, no, are we doing tarot via artwork? Ah, this is a good painting. So, I tried talking to my dad and my brother about the hospital. They laughed at me. Alicia's eyes glisten with tears. Okay, come on, just support our girl. You put your arm around her. She seems surprised at first, then she leans against you. Okay. Now, admittedly, this is prior knowledge for me. I know where this is going. So yeah, we're gonna make our move. We're gonna be that guy. We're gonna kiss Alicia. You lean over, moving to kiss her. Her eyes go wide. Surprise? Horror? Do you think this is a date or something? Your heart feels like it's going to jump out of your chest. The pure horror is because it is. She grabs you and pulls you in for a deep and very real kiss. Okay. Alicia is one of the canonically bi characters. Part of the reason she's one of my favorites. If you go the same path as a girl, that line becomes, oh, what are you, a girl lover? And then you have the same horrified reaction. Then she goes, good, because I am too. Yeah, maybe she's a little toxic at times. But I come around on Alicia the same way I came around in Haley in Stardew Valley. It's the awkward kiss of teenagers, but it's also the most exciting thing you've ever done. Ha, took you long enough. We also need to work on your kissing. Oh well, more practice, I suppose. That's yeah. I think especially if you don't know that's coming, you are like, because like you can like really botch friendships and actually have people never want to do anything with you again. And I think if you've never played that path before, you might be worried that you've ballsed it up with Alicia, but no, you don't even remember most of the rest of the day. All you know is when it ends, she says, "See you later, boy toy." You know she meant boyfriend. And I think if for a female character, then she goes, "See you later, gal pal." But again, she definitely means girlfriend. What do we want? Oh yeah, 3 elder care just to wrap that up. Okay, and yeah, these here are like the very end of their tech tree, so we can wait. Oh, and look, so 6 turns to go, and we are 100% ready. So now is when we can just go on cruise control if we want. Did she though? Well, the way it turns out, yes. As best I can tell, that is the end of the dialogue choices. So we have locked in Alicia as our spouse to be. Sorry for the spoilers. Okay, we do need to drive down our parental approval. Oh no, we'll go to the movies. Okay, we can use the empathy points as well. So what are we getting? We're getting 7. That's fine. Okay. Then we go here, and then we do a 1, 2, 3. Well, boom. And then we can buy a thing. What can we actually use? Shoot. Well, no, here we'll take the we'll get the chess set. There we go. Yeah, because that's memory. I think that's charm, and that's actually I probably should have got the skateboard, but it's alright. You still think she fully intended the toy part, but it can be both. Like you can have a boyfriend and also toy around with him, a little here and there, I suppose. Okay, now what? Entertainments. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. Not that we're lacking for money, of course, but 25. Yeah, 25 is an awkward number. You got okay, +8, perfect. We'll be right at 100. So now we don't have to eat our way to mental health. Our mental health is as good as it can be. So we can just pick something. So let's see, probability is 6. That's 6. Or we can learn the classics. Or we can learn macroeconomics. Yeah, just whatever. Whatever. There we go. So 6 of those. That's going to give us down to 70. And then the parents will be +18. That's 75. And then, yeah, just what? Actually, no, we don't even have to worry about that. Just do a couple more rounds of that. Make even more money. Yeah, so it's going to be -30, 70, -6, 64. And the parents are going to be +18, 75. Perfect. Oh God, there's more. High school's almost at an end. You think? You and Richard became great friends. Best friends, even. One day, he randomly hugs you out of nowhere. It may be the most physical you've ever seen him get. What was that for? Oh, thanks for being my friend, you know. I don't, really have any at all. Yeah, but, what brings this on now? School's gonna end soon, and I don't know what happens next, but I'm glad you were here for this part. Hey, same to you, buddy. The bell rings, but you hug him back. Okay, so yeah, we got 5 turns to go. Let's just put the spurs to this. I think we can officially stop being concerned about efficiency and such and so forth. Just give me what I want, and everything will be fine. Yeah, there's a slogan for you. Okay, I mean, I say that, and then the game just insists on giving me more free points. I mean, okay. I mean, good? Okay. Yeah, there's not much of that. Suppose we'll take that. And we roll on. Okay, no natural reroll. That is totally fine. So we'll take our freebies. Grab these. Get even more discounts. And spin the wheel? Spin the wheel. I think in all this, I've hit there's like a 1 in 8 chance. I've actually hit that free reroll exactly once this whole playthrough. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hi there, boy toy. Alicia kisses you on the cheek as you show up to see her at the end of her shift at the hospital. So, I tried talking to my dad and brother again. You can tell by her face, it did not go well. Maybe, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the play. Fundraiser? Question mark? You thought about a big community fundraiser? You really do watch too much TV. It's not just a few dollars, even a few 100,000 or even millions. It's a company that my dad runs can make more money shutting this place down than they can keeping it open. As my dad says constantly, it's not personal, it's business. Or business. You know, is your dad Vito Corleone? Or it should be Michael. I don't think Vito ever said it's nothing personal, it's business. I know, it's been a long time since I've seen The Godfather. He always says that when it's personal. This is the last month this place is even open. Your community service is up to date, though, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna keep volunteering, even after this place closes. See? Character development. A lot of the nurses are going to this other free clinic, and they could use all the help they can get. You're gonna keep doing this? I think so. And after I graduate, I think I'm gonna do this and community college. Maybe work on becoming a registered nurse or take business classes. Eventually buy my brother out someday. Oh, that would be hilarious. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. So she could focus on business, but she's probably going to end up as miserable as her father and her brother, probably her mother too, who, if we're going by the game's description, probably just married for money. Okay, you want to help, you focus on helping people. I mean, it won't be lucrative in the least, but at least you'll be able to sleep at night. Presumably. Yeah, I think helping people is way better than revenge. Less fun, but yeah, maybe, probably. I keep thinking about cutting up my dad's card, but also, I see what it's like to not have any money, and it's hard. You don't say. Really? Tell us more about this revelation of yours. I mean, there's not much to say that it is true, admittedly. In her defense, that is a factually accurate statement. I'm probably not going to hang out with many or any of my friends from high school after I graduate. I don't really know if any of them were my friend anyway. I don't know what your plans are after high school, though. We're also going to... No, I think we're going to go to a 4-year school. Plan to go out of state? Kiss. You pull her into the same kind of kiss she pulled you into. For a moment, there is no future. Just right now. The kiss breaks. Oh, that's not an answer, though. Yes, it is. I'll be wherever you are. Now that is an answer. You chat about the future for a while more, but it's clear you plan to spend at least some of it with her. I dare say even most of it. Okay, raise empathy. Sure, whatever. Yeah, we got 5 turns to go, and there's 4 turns to... It's fine. It's fine. You know what? More elder care. Hey, if it's good enough for Alicia, it's good enough for us. Plus, in a rare twist, elder care actually lucrative. For the people doing it, not for the people who own the facility, I should say. There we go. And you know what? I'm feeling so empathetic, I'm going to go to the movies. There we go. Okay, and apparently our parents aren't necessarily happy with us spending so much time at the movies. Oh well. I know what we can do about that. Hey, have a replica painting. Mom and Mom. And a shiny new necklace. And that these are parents are easily bribable, it's because they are. Oh, right. We got 400. Yeah, we'll buy the skateboard. And the karaoke station. And we'll wait on that. See, probability. Nervous system. Okay, we should probably read a book. I know it's a big shout. Yeah, okay, we'll class it up a bit with some literature. Where? Oh, there we go. Literacy. Yep. There we go. 6 of those. That'll be us down to 70. Parents up to 88. You know what? Well, it's against my better instincts. We'll close it out with some karaoke. Okay, so minus 30 plus 16. Uh, that's fine. And then plus 18 minus 16 plus 2. Perfect. There. And that's how all karaoke machines should end up. School is drawing to an end. You're on track for a good grade. Really. There's no doubting who's to thank for a large percentage of one class. As Bobby's locking up a battered old bike. A bike that has only gotten smaller for him as school's gone on. Hey, Kato. Kato smiles warmly at you as he turns to the bike. No, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Hey, I only pulled the lever. You and Spellcaster Red saw it first. Yeah, but I wouldn't have had the guts to pull it without a million checks. Hey, I think if I hadn't, Barbarian Blue would have. Oh, you could be right. Kato smiles and looks toward the school. Meanwhile, in real life, well, someone's about to find out they're a certified genius. I hope so. I really want this. I need this to work out, for my family, too. You grin. No dice needed here. You've worked your ass off. No, thanks to you and the others for keeping me sane in between. You both head to the school to collect you hard-earned grades. We got four turns to go. We're gonna get there. I mean, like, I don't want to let on like the I'm losing my enjoyment because I'm not. I mean, granted, there's also partly a power fantasy of at this point having broken the game over my knee, but it is still fun. It's just again, if you do as we have done and keep all three friendships throughout the entirety of the game, this is when the grind very much sets in. But again, that is something we've done to ourselves, as much as the game doing it to us. So I can't get too upset. I don't think. Okay, you. Admittedly, at this point, do we need more brain point cap? No, we've already there's only one more thing we can possibly research unless we want to go start pursuing new new fields of we want to pursue cooking or fashion or what have you. But do we? Honestly, not really. I'd like to bring this home. Hey, okay-ish. Welcome in. Good to see ya. How's things? Hope your weekend's off to a good start. We are kind of in the home stretch here. We got about 4 turns to go. And, yeah, understand that. We're flexing on the game down the stretch because we can. Was it? Look, nope. Leave me alone, pop-ups. I do not wish to interact with you just now.
you know? I had a lot going on. Which one? So what I said was, what I said was I would like to be. I'm gonna put my vagina on your head and be like a slug and go skloosh skloosh across your fucking head like a slug, leave like a slime trail, like that.
Okay then. So, yeah, we're doing all right. It was a pretty quiet Saturday here. Um, just do a few errands here and there. I did indulge. I kind of ran out of interest in cooking, so I hit a nearby vegetarian restaurant where apparently I am we're on a first name basis now, which normally that annoys me because it feels like I'm getting stale and predictable, but it's actually okay. Yes, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, we have some folks who have a yeah. I would say that is far from the most ribald clip we've had pop up with the old random clip generator. So no, you're just fine. Um, I truly do not care. Raised charm. Okay, you know how we're gonna raise our charm? We're gonna sing some fucking karaoke. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna go be a clown. Because when I think charming, I think clowns. Good. Yeah, and I will say it's not so bad, but yeah, it's a really conveniently located spot, and I mean for restaurant, importantly, the food's also pretty good. Are we just yeah? I mean, what else are we gonna do? Do we have any pink entertainments? Uh, Karaoke. Oh, shopping. Yeah, we can go shopping. Because when I think charm, I think shopping. Okay, there. But that's the lore on Snaura. Ah, I see. Well, there you go. Consider yourselves brought up to date, chat. Okay, heck. Is there? No. We could learn cinematography, but honestly, I don't wanna. Again, we got 4 turns to go. We are already as prepared for the SAT as we possibly can be, and unlike the previous rounds, extra preparation does not carry over. Which is fine. Where would it go? So, what do we want? Here, we'll learn the old periodic table. That'll do the trick. Yeah, at this point we were very much just marketing. We did play through I mean, we did. Yeah, we went through the entire football tech tree from football 101 to kicking to touchdown practice to practice match, whatever that is. Okay, let's see. Us minus 30 plus, okay, minus 14. Parents plus 18, minus 16. That's fine. We have no need of money now. Now we're just saving up for college, I guess. Okay, good. And so now, yeah, all the we've locked in 2 friendships and 1 romance. And hope, yeah, now again, we're just very much on cruise control. Finally, one might say. See any? Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, we'll go and we'll suddenly become imaginative, I suppose. You're always ready for exam, so it makes you wonder what you have to do to fail other than playing it. Well, I mean, yeah, it is kind of me relying on, we're very much relying on the accumulate. Because again, I've been playing this for 200 hours, so I got a bit of a feel for how the whole thing's supposed to work. Hell darn it. But yeah, I think it does also matter because like if you, I like I said earlier, it is a game that very much rewards specialization. Like if you spread yourself out and you're trying to like fill out multiple tech trees rather than focusing on one and then just backfilling the rest, you could very well struggle. Now, I will say part of our success here is you see me how fastidious I am about getting the increasing the brain point cap and the action point cap. That's why the brain points let you go through more of the map, which gives you more stats, gives you more passive gain per turn, and then action points let you grind for stats or money or approval or any or all of the above or mental health without using your precious schedule slots. Now the game doesn't exactly make that clear, but I think if you play it enough, it becomes evident that that is a that's one thing that'll definitely help you along. Oh, nice. There we go. Completely forgot about that. Perform non-entertainment outside activities 6 times. Why? Yeah, the only thing they have left is trips, and I really don't want to do that because that wastes a whole turn. Like, what would that be? Unfortunately, all we have are non-entertainment outside activities. Does being a lemonade seller count? It does, okay. There. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just leave it there, because we are, yeah. We don't need new skills, and any parental requests come in, the game is going to finish before we can get to them. So, we very much have a free hand here. So, chemical reactions? Maybe I'll turn lead to gold. Maybe. You won't, but maybe. There we go. And yeah, let me grab a little bit more empathy in the form of going to the movies. Yeah, and yeah, we're locked into 8 schedule slots, so, and there's nothing more to buy in the Pride store. We're fine. Yeah, and weirdly, you have to come to the social sciences classroom to play your game station 1. Why? Go figure. Like you got to go to the lobby in school to play chess. Now, I will say the one thing that keeps me from just button mashing at this point is I get a small thrill seeing just how high I can push our stats by the end of the run. Like, is there extra credit for it? No. Does it actually factor into our final score and our success in our chosen field? No. Do I do it anyway? You're darn right I do. Because ultimately, what we're doing here is making number go up. And as we've seen, make number go up is, anyway, it's one of the internet's favorite things to do. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You love make number go up? Yeah. Make brain go burr. Oh, you're playing Balatro. Oh, nice. I got a lot of love for Balatro. It's so fun. And I love a busted build simulator. Oh, and we're done. Oh, well. Yeah, buy groceries 10 times. No thanks. But, yeah, and it's just, part of my delight is that Local Thunk did it all on their own. And, like that is it's like it is peak, it is the dream for indie devs. You take a passion project, you pour your heart and soul into it, and then it takes off so big and so fast. It's like it's showing up on TV shows on primetime TV. There's a shot of someone playing Balatro on a Black Mirror episode. It's let's see. No, let's catch up more of our empathy. Yeah. So we'll learn about the nervous system. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang on. We're not mentally healthy. There. That'll fix that. Yeah, and that's what it's like. It's like yeah, Balatro, Stardew Valley. Is it now again that they're inspiring, but they're maybe they're also kind of giving people I don't say like a war, but they're telling people what's possible, but are they also setting the bar too high? I don't know. And that's not in a bad way, but the modal outcome for an indie title is not that. It's probably more like growing up than it is like Balatro or Stardew Valley. And I don't say that to dunk on them. It's just to say that the reason Balatro and Stardew stand out the way they is because their success is so rare. I'd love for all of them to make that kind of money and get that kind of love, but unfortunately not really an option. Although, God, I mean, there are some I wish it for more than others. I'm a sap, you know. I'm a sheep date. You know, just like the ones we played this year. I want Cabernet to get a lot of love. I want Kitchen Sink Aloha to get tons of love. I want I want Consume Me to get a ton of love. If only so, you know, Jenny Xiao can post about something else on Blue Sky, because she's posting a video every day until her game sells, what is it, 10 million copies or like a million copies? Like, I admire the dedication to the bit, but girl, that is a level of ambition. Sure. Okay, yeah, I am. Are we just mashing buttons now? Yeah, kinda. You know what? It's fine. We've earned it. And yeah, it is also a little brain tickle to hear the hear that little brrr when the when number go up. Oh, are we done? I think we might be. Oh no, we got a little. Can we spin the wheel? No, there is no wheel to spin. Okay, we are actually done. Oh well. I will grab those, and I will grab those, and we'll get our hearts on. There we are. It has the same brain tickle as when you would do the mining stuff in Mass Effect. Ooh. I'll have to ask Dunn and Corder about that. Maybe I missed that part of Mass Effect, but I can definitely understand why it would appeal. What do we want? Finance and accounting? The last thing we learned? Sure. Putting numbers in a ledger to make sure the Mafia is not after us. An important life skill. Like, you never know when the Mafia is going to come by and check your books. There we are. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, we'll entertain ourselves with some skateboarding this turn. Okay, yeah, that's not proper skateboarding technique. Okay, here we go. Last turn. So now we're just. Well, yeah, we're gonna do exactly what we've been doing. Grinding stats. I don't even know why I'm going for these. Again, mostly to flex. Well, no, I guess, yeah, the brain points one actually would matter. Because if we do re-roll the map, then the tank will fully refill. But unless we actually nail the roll here, there's going to be no. Yep, rip. See, anything we can get over 10,000? Nah. Okay. We'll stick to role playing. Grab those. No. Got a new request right when we're about to leave for the SAT. Imagine. I think it is blip. Let me see. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see any drop frames on my end, Oliver. The bit rate is swinging a little bit, but no more than usual, as far as I can tell. Okay. Well, we are full of action points, but really nothing to do with them. I'll tell you, well, real quick, we'll run to the gallery. We'll buy our parents a t-shirt. We'll make them love us more. And I say we just go take the SAT and we bring this bad boy home. All right, so now we got all 6. And the innovation in this one is, I think if you get, was it 7 in a row? You can actually get a little node that lets you collect all of a single color in one click. So that is something we very much want. And it looks like pink is going to be our play here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, we'll go for 8 just in case. Yeah, so okay, it's purple, which isn't great, but it's a start. Okay, pink isn't bad. I guess it was -5. Ooh. 70. Oh yeah. You basically live in a wind tunnel, Oliver. I don't know how you stand it. Yeah, -5, 70, wind and sleet. Ugh. That's why your internet is entirely happy. So do you have like satellite internet? Because I can see it affecting that. I don't know why it would be it would affect an underground cable connection, but maybe you don't have that out where you are. There we go. Nice big number. Not great. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hey, there we are. Now the nice thing is if you can chain a couple of those all the single color nodes, you can actually start clearing out enough space to where you can just start get one after another because they clear out enough space where there's only a couple colors left. So it's like you're taking the preschool exam all over again. Oh, you're is underground. Which one is it? The other underground. Okay. We'll also be having hiccups if not for the weather. I don't know. British infrastructure. I know, got me. Oh, gosh darn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another purple one. Boo. There we go. Yeah. Five, six, seven, eight. Okay, at least it's not purple. Leftover magnet. It could be. Yeah, because the solar storm was supposed to go for a couple days. That could be. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just a bomb. We don't. Okay, that'll do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, there we go. That is a nice, juicy purple. We love to see it. And of course, it gives me more purple. Boo. Okay, yeah, we started with like 107 moves. We're almost about halfway through. But it's okay because we'll have moves to spare, I'm sure. Now, if the game would stop giving me the color I just cleared out, that would be right neighborly of it. Like a trolls. Well, I could have just done that. There we go. That is not helpful. Thank you, game. Okay. I think the game is testing me here. Okay, yeah, so now red is actually worth something. We'll grab that. The pink, yeah, pink would be fine. And yeah, yellow would be fine. And then we can set up a bunch of purple. Green would not have been my choice, but okay. We get blue, purple. We can get red. Yeah. There we go. Big red. Yellow. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's check it. Yeah, we got 30 moves to go. Spread-wise, we could use more blue, yellow, and pink. Well, I can cash in a bunch of yellow right there. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's pause for a bit here. We got 20. We got 20 to go. A good spread. So let's start spending now, and then we'll see where we need to catch up. We have more purple, so I don't mind spending purple. Does it particularly matter? Not really. We just don't want to burn through like all of one particular kind of point too early. We're keeping it fairly balanced, and we don't want to spend a bunch of pink because, well, we don't have it. Okay, can we spend a bunch of purple? No. Okay, yeah, we have aced the SAT, so now we can just flex on whatever. Hey, Andrea, welcome in. Remind me, were you picking up Dante yesterday or today? Also, welcome back, Goofy. And Sin Kale or Sans Kale? Yeah, I hope the kale hunt is at an end. Oh, yes. Oh, nice. Dante's back. Hi, Dante. Okay. What do we? Yeah, just moreness. Okay, so you got Spanish and okay, you got Spanish spinach. Good. A good local spinach. You like to see it. Dad, dang it. But again, it's fine. We're already donezo. Is there anything we particularly need? Actually, probably green. Okay. Now, if you play this yourself, do not rush through and then click the end exam button too early. It'll show you that even though you can still buy points over here. So we got lots of yellow and pink. We do not have a lot of green, so let's not do that. Okay, there we are. You got empanada. Hey, we love an empanada here. To tide you over till you make soup. Fine. Yeah, and they don't even like. It's just I don't. Yeah, they don't have a. Are you sure? It just kicks you out. But yeah, we're donezo. So we spent all of our purple, and we can't buy any more of those. But hey, it's fine. Okay, the last day of the high school, no more classes to be had. What future awaits you? And more importantly, how did you do on your SAT exam? You were quite relaxed. Yeah, no kidding. Of course, your parents were very supportive of you. You met their expectations and then some. You have made them proud. I mean, they made some weird asks along the way, but you know what? Sure. So much has happened. You discovered places, learned and tried many different things. Most importantly, how you met many new people. You've learned from some, while others had a chance to become something more. Your friends. Even though all of them came from different backgrounds and had different interests and goals, you actually stayed in touch with them with all of your friends for years to come. Alicia worked her way through community college and then transferred to a registered nurse program. You supported her the entire way. It wasn't long before she was working in hospitals. No, Goofy, we finished high school. Which is a form of death in itself, but no. She never stopped working and focused on rising up through the ranks, ending up a hospital administrator. Her father's company then proceeded to shut that hospital down too. Undeterred, she used her connections to set up a series of free clinics across the city. Family holidays were tense, but thankfully, she had someone who was always there for her. You. Yeah, if you give her a chance, Alicia actually does come around and end up a pretty solid person. Cato's grades carried him through, and he easily climbed the academic ladder. He got a good education and a solid career as a doctor. He even wrote a fantasy novel. But his passion was always reserved for the life he made it for himself online. In time, online communities came and went, but he always found people he could talk to when he needed them. Yeah, Alicia's dad is genuinely trash. Thanks to the support of a good friend, wonder who that could be, Richard managed to gain a bit more confidence in himself. It took a lot of prodding, but eventually he decided to put his own music out into the world. He never got any major success, but he signed with a small label, ended up making a modest living as a semi-successful music producer. Wow, you put enough modifiers in there? But how did your life turn out in the end? Who did you become? Your final SAT exam had a big impact on your future education and career. So God. I mean, like, Chinese parents, the Gaokao actually is that life-defining. The SAT, not even close. Your final exam grade was A, of course. Oh, even in school, your ability to pass the ball over long distances amazed others. You quickly got noticed by big clubs while playing for your college team. Oh, God. Intense training and predecessor. I assume that's it. Okay, intense training and eventually brought you to your first Super Bowl. Oh, they can use it. That was 3 rings ago. Oh, damn. And no one can deny your status as a famous American football player. Yay! The SAT is super helpful. SAT grade assistant, yeah, goofy, but I'm not sure the devs know that. Okay, in your adult life, you weren't alone. You had someone with you through the good and the bad. Someone very special. You were always better and stronger together. Despite your differences, you made a great team. You and Alicia were unstoppable. And your amazing marriage ceremony, when I was in my uniform, it was the talk of the town. And then one day, your own child was born, because the game must go on. And the journey through life began anew with a new hero and many, many new adventures. Right, and so this is how the new run starts. So you do have the option to, you can choose your gender, or you can just leave it up to the dice roll. And if you're starting a fresh, like a fresh run, you can pick your parents, and then kind of have a small bit of control over how your character will look. Like you have like a skin colors for I think like four or 5 different options. So it's more well, but you only have that at the start. After that, it's whoever your parents end up being. So yeah, let's YOLO it and let's see how we end up. It's a boy. Okay, what do we call our little tax break? Actually, there we go. So the child of YOLO and Alicia shall be named. There you go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought that might hit. But yeah, it is 1 a.m. It is actually perfect timing. So did that save? It did save. Nice. Your kid was born on December 31st. Yeah, got him in just under the wire. Okay, yeah, it is our usual quitting time, so I think we will leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, folks. It was good to get back to this. And we did get a little sciencing done too. So the requests really are random. They don't necessarily pick on your lowest stat, which is good to know. So I won't feel so bad for treating our physicality as something we can ignore. But yeah, thank you, Goofy, Oliver, okay-ish, Andrea. Thank you all so much for hanging out. So we'll wrap things up as we always do, finding someone to raid. I can pass you beautiful people on to someone else. We will be back tomorrow. Let's do some more demos. Like I said earlier, I have like 24 of those things just sitting, waiting to be trotted out, and who knows, we might even find a few more bangers. Let's see who is on. Excuse me. Let's see. Kimmy's playing TLDs, and Bash is doing his tournament run. Got some Cyberpunk out there. Oh, actually, you know who I haven't rated in a hot minute? Yeah, our friend in Ireland, Tiny Toxic Tofu, who is playing Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode, apparently. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go raid Chofu. If you can, please stick around for the raid. Show her some love. She's a super cool. She's a science and technology streamer primarily, but she also plays a whole bunch of actual video games as well. So, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow with some demos. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.